That guy right next to you is Buddy Martin.
Yep.
The other guy is Joe Petralia. You brought his old race car. You gonna sell it?
It's getting sold Saturday night during the Salon Collection, lot 5017.
Let's explain a little further who these guys are. We might as well call segments like this Legends, Heroes, and Friends. Because
Wait a
we're
minute,
the
wait a
friends, and these are the legends.
No,
and the
no,
heroes.
no, no. No, he's
Well,
no
he's
legend.
he's a legend.
He will be when his
in
TV
own
I'm a
show
legend of my
comes
own
out.
mind.
Yeah. Joe Petralia, I have known through Barrett Jackson for many, many years as a guy who buys and sells a whole lot of cars here at Barrett Jackson. Always good fun to talk to and brings some great inventory, buys and sells, and a really cool car dealer who has fun stuff. Buddy Martin, you may remember his late partner, business partner in drag racing, Ronnie Sox and Martin, one of the greatest gear-grabbing teams in super stock racing history in the NHRA and match racing and everything else. And these guys brought those wonderful little Barracudas that had gigantic motors in them and really ripped their way down the 1320. I think it's really exciting to have one of your original cars here. And how are you involved in that, Joe?
Well, I'm representing the car for the seller. So I got the car consigned, I got the placement, got it in the right position. And the time to sell the car was now. You know, the owners owned the car for many years and decided they wanted to sell the car. This year, with what's going on here in Scottsdale at Barrett Jackson, you couldn't have made it any better. So that's why we decided to bring the car here this year.
How long since your team retired from professional racing, buddy?
Last time was in '99.
19 and 99.
Right. Yeah.
You know, Snake and Mongoose are both here,
Right.
and everybody's excited about that.
Right.
But somebody said, you know, Sox and Martin were the guys you could talk to. You couldn't even get near Snake and Mongoose.
Right.
And they said, you know what? I'm more excited to meet Buddy Martin and talk about that Sox and Martin car because they had access to you guys. And even in racing today, you know, NASCAR, you can't get near the guys. Still with drag racing, they're accessible.
I was 8 years old, New York National Speedway, about 1971, 72. It was a hot day. These guys were out there drag racing. I remember hanging around the pits, watching them wrench on the cars, and Ronnie Sox gave me a bottle of soda. That's when I met him. Never thought I'd be here 45 years.
He's getting teared
I never
up,
thought
man.
I'd be here 45 days later doing something like this and be involved in
love
this.
it.
It just doesn't get any better than this.
I love it.
But like I said, legends,
Yeah.
heroes, and friends.
There you go.
And that's what makes the whole car thing so damn much fun. Is we get to come back a little later and
Yeah.
be friends with our legends and heroes.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, Joe sold a car I bought. I bought a car for JDF to help JDRF, the Research Foundation for Juvenile Diabetes. And I kept it a little bit, and then I thought, all right, I've had my fun with it. And I had Joe sell it for me because I wanted to experience, you know, the selling a car at a Barrett Jackson. I bought a car at Barrett Jackson, and then I sold a car at Barrett Jackson. You got to go through it once in your life. It's like one of those things, you got to be smart, and I wanted to use a smart guy that obviously is good at his craft. Got a TV show coming out. What's that going to be called? Can we tell the world?
The working title has been changed. The new name of the show is going to be The Lords of Hordes.
The what? Wait.
The Lords of Hordes. It's about car hoarders.
And there's a D in each of those words.
Lords of Hordes.
Yeah, you got to say that slow because that
Lords
was like, wow.
of Hordes. That was the name that they told they were changing it to.
Right.
The main hosts on the show are Rick Dorr and Chuck Palumbo, and I'm on there as well as the car expert.
Very
And
good.
it's in final edit right now. It's supposed to air in next month or so.
Yeah, well, congratulations.
Thank
You're
you,
gonna
thank you.
This guy, he's very mellow right here, but this is one of the wild men of Barrett Jackson auctions. He buys and sells here at every Barrett Jackson.
Every event.
Every event. And you know, makes a good living. You live here now, don't you?
Yeah, I'm back here. I'm back here in the Phoenix, Scottsdale area.
Yeah, I had
My
to go
new
all the way
shop
to-
is here and everything.
I went all the way to San Diego to drop my car
That's
off. to
where
him.
the old shop was.
Took it
yeah.
all from Oregon to San Diego to get to a good guy like Joe.
I remember
Petralia.
that. I remember
Now,
that.
Joe, if somebody wants to see what's in your current inventory of classic cars, is there a website they can go to see what you have for sale?
Right on the website, it's
Which is what?
It's rpmotorcars.com.
And then, so the car is going to be sold on Saturday, you said?
Yes.
Do you have any kind of hopes? I mean, is it a range from
Well-
50 to 150? You never know.
We'd love to see $1 million.
Yeah,
But
well,
who wouldn't? Honestly, we don't know what the range is going to be. you know, it's going to bring what it's going to bring. It's going to bring what the market's going to bear.
Yeah.
But I think the timing, the stars are aligned right now, and I think it's going to be one of those deals that the car is going to do maybe a little better than we thought. But
Now, what
We're
season
here.
or seasons was that car professionally raced in?
Well, originally it's 68, you know, the 68 Barracuda,
Right.
and of course the two guys that bought it in 1968 and raced it for a year and then figured out that they couldn't afford it anymore and sold the car. They sold it to Billy Stepp out of Dayton, Ohio. And then Billy traded the car to us for another 68 car that we already had ready to go. And of course we took the car and did work on it and painted it red, white, and blue and used it in some of our racing. It was run from that point on up.
You know, icons of our hobby, Buddy Martin of Sox and Martin, and Joe Petralia, not an icon, but gonna be
not an icon. Not an icon.
a friend. Anyway, here at Barrett Jackson, you get to find and see these great people and everything else that you expect here at Barrett Jackson. And you might just take home a car or two or five. How many so far?
You know what? It's been a tough sale to buy because the numbers have been strong. You know me,
Yeah.
I'm in a business. I got to sell the stuff
He's
I
a seller
buy.
today.
So
All
I'm a
right.
seller. I'm happy being a seller
Very
this
good.
week.
Watch for the Sox and Martin car on Saturday.
Saturday about 1:45 in the afternoon.
Buddy Martin, thank you. Also, I mean, yes, again, I want to get some pictures with you. You guys go back to the block. Go back to the block.
Lot 989 to 1969 Chevrolet Camaro Copo.